Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist with Camping World, and today we're going to go over the 2018 Keystone Outback 325BH. This is a great high-end travel trailer, has excellent amenities, and a lot of space. If you take a look at the ceiling, one of the things you'll notice right away is that you have this gorgeous barreled ceiling, which really helps open it up, and is great if you're spending a lot of time in here. You don't feel closed in and claustrophobic. The LED lights here are also adjustable, so you can decide to have it all the way off, turn one side on if you don't want it to be quite as bright, or both sides on for maximum lighting. You'll also see you have a ducted AC right here with quick dump, and right above the center island you have this gorgeous skylight. You can open this up and it lets a ton of natural light in here. You'll also notice you have double LED lights there to help brighten it up at night. So as I mentioned though, you do have the center island here. You get that because you have dual opposing slides, and when you put it in the dual opposing slides, it opens the space up a ton and allows for the center island. It is a thermal-formed countertop, and so it holds up a lot better than like your standard T-mold, and it also allows for an undermount sink. Take a look at that. Gorgeous stainless steel undermount, big sink, so you can actually fit full-size residential pots and pans down in there, and you have the high-rise pull-out faucet as well. The sink top cover is a cutting board, so if you want to flip it over and use it as a cutting board, you can. You'll also see you have some little knife holders there as well, so if you want to store some knives in there, makes it pretty simple. Right underneath, take a look at that, folks. Dedicated spot for a trash can. I love it. I hate when I have to, have my trash can hanging out over like a pole or a handle or something, and so I like when they give you a dedicated spot for one. Microwave located right down here, so even little ones can reach it if they have to, but it's better than being overhead. It's pretty simple and easy. And then right down below that, you see you have some additional storage right down there. You do have an electrical outlet here too, so if you need to plug anything in, whether it's blender, toaster, electric griddle, whatever it may be, you can certainly do that. If we take a look at our door side slide, you see the Dometic fridge freezer combo here, 8 cubic foot, so plenty of space there. You can fit anything you need to. And this unit also does run off both propane and electric, and also has automatic switchover. Moving over a little further, you have some storage right up top there. Directly underneath is your hood with both the light and fan, LED light there too. And underneath the hood you have your 3-burner cooktop. Front one is high output, and you have an oven underneath in case you want to do some baking. If we take a look underneath that, again a drop down, a little bit larger storage spot, maybe a decent place for some of your pots and pans. And then you have 3 drawers right here. The top one is actually the shallowest of them. The bottom 2 here are nice and deep. You see you have a little silverware tray that's built in. You can slide that back if you want, for some different access. And then a nice deep drawer there as well. Moving our way back a little bit further, take a look at this, folks. If you're thinking, man, I need some pantry space, do not worry. It certainly has it there. Plenty of pantry space in the kitchen of the 325BH. Right up front, right up top here rather, you'll also notice you have a vent. So that's right close to the cooktop. So if you do need to vent things out, open up some windows, open that up, you can get those smells out of here in a hurry. Right along this slide here, this is a super slide. This has both your dinette as well as the theater seating. The dinette's pretty great. It's an excellent spot to sit and play a game together, eat together, whatever it may be. Plus it drops down nice and simple too. You'll see it has basically 2 legs on here. So what you do is you kick this long leg, you'll just kind of kick it back. And if you notice on the wall, there's a couple different connection points. So you'll locate it in the lower connection points, then this leg right here will sit down. Take these 2 back cushions, put them on top, and that creates your sleeping space. You'll also see they're underlit, which again just helps to give it nicer aesthetic to it. And right over there on the wall is an electrical outlet, so if you need to plug anything in, you have a place in which you can do so. Right here in the living area, you'll notice your large windows, and those have MCD roller shades on them. Folks, MCD are the brand that have been in your high-end motorhomes for years because they work. They're very functional. You don't have to worry about bent blinds or tension strings that break on you, anything like that. They work extremely well. Then as I mentioned, theater seating right here. The Thomas Paine collection, which is super comfortable to sit in. Both of these do recline. You can just kick back and relax. And you have twin cup holders here, so if you need to have a beverage to put there, you can do so. Open this guy up, and that gives you some additional storage there for your remotes. And as you'd expect when you're sitting in theater seating, straight across is the TV. So you see your entertainment center there. Right down below here is your multimedia center. That is hooked into the TV because that is a DVD player. You have speakers on the sides here for great sound quality because this unit's also a radio and CD player. It does control the speakers here as well as the speakers outside. Right underneath, look at this gorgeous fireplace. And the cool thing about this is not only does it look really nice, but it's also very functional, as this is basically a big space heater. If you're plugged into shore power and you don't want to, use your propane, not a problem. You just want to take the chill off a little bit, turn this on, and it will help warm up this space. Right up top here, you'll see a little bit of storage over to the side. On the other side here is your main control panel. And I like they put it behind a door. It just makes it a little bit classier rather than having it hang right out. Everything is in here as you'd expect. Tank monitoring panel, water pump, heater, all of your lights, slides, and awnings are there too. Lastly, as we come right around to this side here, as soon as you walk in, take a look at that, folks. You have a hanging rod there. So perfect coat closet. Hang up your jackets, your sweatshirts, and underneath you have storage for your shoes. As we take a step into the bunk room, you'll notice the slide, which really helps open this space up. In that slide, the top bunk here will be the narrowest of the 3 beds, and this one can support up to 150 pounds. Cool thing about this though, it is strut supported, it just lifts right up out of the way. So during the day you can lift that one up. You have the tri-fold sofa right here underneath. It's a great spot to sit and hang out. Also, this folds out into a large bed where 2 adults can comfortably sleep, and so 2 children can certainly sleep there as well. We take a look across the way here. This will be the wider bunk right up top. This one has a 300-pound weight capacity, so if you want to sleep 2 smaller children up here, you can do that as well. Again, MCD shades, even here in the bunk room. And if we take a look underneath this bunk, you will see you have a built-in ladder with storage behind that and storage here on both sides as well as underneath. Right in the center is where you would put your TV. The bathroom has 2 entrances and exits. One here into the master bedroom, the other one into your main living area. Right in between is your foot flush lever toilet. It is porcelain bowl there, so it is super easy to clean. And as you can tell, I have plenty of leg room as well as room up top here. Right in front of me is the sink top. Nice big sink in here, which I appreciate. You'll also see you have a little storage there underneath. You have an electrical outlet in case you need to plug anything in. And right up top here, you have a mirrored medicine cabinet, plenty of storage, as well as a little cubby hole there too. And a nice bright light up top as you'd expect, so you can see your makeup or whatever else while you're getting ready. Over here on the side is the Neo Angle shower. One of the things you'll notice right away is that this one does have the doors that enter in a roller track, which again I appreciate because when you're done showering, all the water that's on the doors will go right down into the shower pan versus like a swing out door where then it's all over your floor. I'll take a step in here to give you an idea of height. As you can see, I am 6 foot and I can stand anywhere in here. I have a couple inches until I hit the ceiling, and the skylight gives you even more. So if you're, 6'3", 6'4", you can still stand in here without being hunched down. You'll notice the hand wand here, and then you have a couple of shelves there for your soap and shampoo too. The bedroom has the RV queen, and on both sides you have cubby holes, a great spot to put a glass of water, a reading book, maybe charge your cell phones. As you will see, you also have electrical outlets on both sides there too, and dual USB ports right here on the wall. You have LED lights up top in case you want to do some light reading before bed. Storage going all the way across there, that is quite deep, so it is very usable for a lot of folded clothes. And for clothes that you want to hang, you have mirrored wardrobes on both sides of the bed there too, with additional cubby hole right underneath and a pull-out drawer. You'll also see you have windows on both sides. Again, the MCD roller shades. This side is an emergency exit. And right up top there, you have a couple LED lights and a second AC. Folks, that's huge. If you're staying somewhere where it's really hot, having that second AC is fantastic. And then you'll notice the TV outputs there too. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a quick look at the outside of the Outback 325. Starting off right up front, folks, this is one of my favorite features here. This is the BAL auto level system. You flip the top over, you see the control panel right there. You just turn that guy on, hit auto level, and folks, this travel trailer does the rest for you. This is way too cool. It's something we've seen on fifth wheels for a number of years, but it's only been on the travel trailers for about a year or so. I love the fact that BAL has their system here as well, and I think it works very well. The other cool thing is this too. If for whatever reason it does fail, which is very unlikely, but if it does, pop this cap off. You can manually adjust the tongue right there. That way you are not stranded. Right behind that, you have two 30-pound propane tanks. They give you the bigger tanks. They expect you to be, out camping a little bit longer. Easy to get in there too. Just undo these two thumb screws. It lifts up the door and you are down and in. Behind that, yet a little bit further, is your rails for your battery. You'll notice it is big enough. You can fit 2 batteries there if you so desire. You have the light switch right here for your docking lights. You can see those on the front cap. Makes it look really nice there. And of course, you have the beautiful front cap itself, which is great. It's easy to clean, add some extra insulation, less chance for leaks because it wraps around the RV itself. And you have this rock guard all along the bottom, so that way your fiberglass isn't getting chipped up by rocks and other things that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. As we make our way along the side, you will notice you have a covered hinge there on your pass-through, so it's not going to rust out on you. Slam latch baggage door. Super simple to operate, and it's also magnetic, so you can put it up and leave it just like so. When you take a look in the pass-through itself, you'll see it is a big open storage compartment. You'll notice the aluminum framing there. Right over to this side, you have an LED light as well as the battery disconnect. That way you don't have to constantly, get into the battery box. Just flip a switch and you kill all power to the RV. Frameless windows on the Outback too. These are great. Not only do they look way nicer, but also the seals are tucked behind the glass. They're not getting as beat up by the elements. And because of the way they operate, they essentially tilt open at the top. That allows you to keep these windows open even in the rain. So you can still get a breeze coming through and it's not getting all stuffy inside your RV while it's raining. Large power awning on here. You'll notice that does go over the slide too. Just touch a button to have that roll out. Same thing to have it go right back in. And you have an LED light strip underneath so you have light at night. If you like to watch TV while you're outside, here you are, folks. You have your cable outlet right there, and directly underneath is your electrical outlet. Getting in here is quite simple. You have 3 foldable steps. They are aluminum steps, which are nice because those don't rust out on you. You also see the rubber grip strips there and the foldable grab handle. So you have excellent control when entering or exiting the RV. The rubber grip strips will mean you're not going to slip, even if it just rained out or morning dew, something like that. Coming back a little bit further here, if we take a look underneath, you will see the aluminum alloy rims. Folks, not only are these gorgeous now, but they will continue to be so because aluminum doesn't rust. One of the things you can't really see there, this one also has an enclosed and heated underbelly, so if you are camping in those colder seasons, it'll help prevent your lines and tanks from freezing up. While we're down here, you'll see one of the auto level jacks right there, so again, touch a button, this coach levels itself out. Back a little bit further there, you will see a propane quick connect, which is right back here. So if you want to hook up an outside grill, something like that, you can. And you'll also notice the spare tire there too. So hopefully you never have to use that, but in the event that you do, now you know where it's at. Open this guy up, take a look at that. I love it. Beautiful, big outside kitchen here. My favorite part, of course, is this right here, which is the outside fridge. It eliminates the need to have to bring a cooler. You can fit your condiments, your beer, your pop, whatever else you want right in here. Super easy to get at. Of course, you have the sink there as well. Right over here are TV connections. You want to hook up a TV out here, you can do that. If you want 2 going, sure, why not? You have storage up top, good place for some of your cups, plates, things like that. LED lights so you can see at night. Pull this guy out. This is a 2-burner cooktop. So if you want to cook outside, this is here it is. Again, this can plug into that quick connect underneath, or if you want to plug a grill in, if you're more of a grill guy, you can certainly hook up your grill there too. You have a drop down right there. Not a whole lot, but it is access. So if you ever need to access the plumbing, you know where to do it. Just take this panel off. And right here you have 2 full extension ball bearing drawers. That way you have a spot for some silverware. I'd personally put in plasticware. If you need some other utensils, maybe wine opener, something like that, you can certainly throw that in there as well. If I shut this, one of the things I do want to mention, right up top you'll see outside speakers. The other one's actually in front of the slide. Great thing about that though is you can sit out here, listen to some music. That is controlled by that multimedia center inside, but again, that unit is Bluetooth capable, so you can sit right out here and control it with your smartphone or tablet. Coming around to the back, you have this cargo rack here. This is super nice too, folks. The great thing about this, and a lot of people don't know this, but if you attach something on the bumper of your RV, a lot of times it will void the warranty for your entire RV. But because this comes from the manufacturer, obviously you get to keep your whole warranty. You can drop this down, you can put bikes on here, you can put wood, totes, coolers, whatever else you want to bring. Or when you're at the campsite, you can use it as an extra table. It just is very handy to have. Right here is your ladder, so you can climb up onto the roof. Fully walkable roof as well. Just drop this down, climb on up. That way you can do inspection, or if you have to get up there, for any kind of repairs, or you just want a better vantage point, whatever it may be. It is a fully walkable roof. By all means, head on up. You'll also see there at the top in the center, that is a backup camera prep. Folks, if you want a backup camera, having the prep makes it a lot easier to install, meaning it will save you money on labor. Last thing right back here, you will see your detachable power cord goes right into there, and it is a 50 amp supply. On the off-door side here, you have your docking station. This will have both your fresh tank fill as well as your city water inlet, and you have an outside shower with both hot and cold water access there as well. Lastly, right over here is solar prep. So if you want solar, all you have to do is buy the portable panels, plug it in, and it will start to trickle charge your battery. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2018 Keystone Outback 325BH. If you're interested in this bunk model and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.